What up, y'all? This is Ladies Who KeKe. My name is Dana B.
Kathy J.
So let me give y'all a little disclaimer. I know it's Wednesday, and I said last video we going to do Tuesdays, but we've been busy. Okay, work been crazy.
Working on another level.
So.
Right now.
And also, we're not doing Atlanta Housewives because that episode was dead. Big thing, Nene's back.
Nene's back. Okay, you guys, everybody knows Nene came back this week. We'll recap next week. On this past week's episode. So you'll get a 2-for-1 next week. Sorry.
I felt like it was like there's no point in reviewing this. It's like, okay.
It would have been like 5 minutes, and then y'all would have been like, "That's it." Yep, that'd have been it.
So we're doing that this week. So today, though, honey, we bring you Married to Medicine season 7, episode 10, Battle Down South. I like this episode. This episode had me cracking up from go.
It's like Married to Medicine. The season is finally getting...
It's
getting up there. It's getting where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, it starts off with you guys coming into Toya's 9,000 square foot home.
I will say this. Her home...
Shady.
No, I'm not shady. Her home is beautiful. Beautiful, gorgeous, regal, honey, eleganza, all that. It's just not, I just feel like her house is like, you can't mess up nothing. Like,
it's not livable.
Yeah, like not practical with kids, in my opinion, but I think it's gorgeous. It's just like,
it's 9,000 square feet. Living there. 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. I think it's a beautiful house. I agree with you. I think it's very beautiful. The thing with any home, period, when you have small kids, they are going to tear up stuff. They're going to put their hands on walls. I think even if you train your kids to put their hands on the walls, it's just kids. And they're going to break stuff. And they're going to be messy, especially little boys. I have nephews, and them little boys be doing stuff. And I'd be like, why are you doing that? Mm-hmm. And they're kids. I feel like Toya kind of is that mom that'll be like, go outside. Because if you tear something in my 9,000 square foot home, we gonna fight. So...
But it's a beautiful house.
It's a beautiful house. Me and her disagree a little bit on the closet. However, I have not seen Heavenly's closet yet, so I can't compare and contrast the two. But I will say, even if I do see it, I might like one more than the other. But I think they'll probably be both great closets. I mean, I'm here for it. A designer closet, honey. Period. So
elegance. Yeah. I mean, I like, it's nice for her, you know what I mean? It's not
her style.
I like Heavenly's a little bit better because it seems more comfortable.
You said it was more practical.
And like Heavenly look more comfortable.
Cozy. Because you said it had like a sitting area and stuff like that.
Yeah, her sitting area looks comfortable. Like Toya's, it's like a bench like as hard as this table. So like it's like, ooh, but I mean it's nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, if I had a house like that, I definitely want a closet like that. I'm telling you, it'd be decked out, all that. Yeah, I love it. I was here for the closet. I was here for the house. I was happy for them. I was glad that they finally got the house
their money
built
right
and all that. I'm here for all of that. Happy about all of that. Go Team Harris/Bush.
Yeah.
So also while they were sitting there, Simone and Cecil came over, and Simone let them know, we're gonna do the couples trip, and every time a couple decides to do a trip, they do it during their anniversary time, and that's when they do the trip. And Toya was like, who's coming? And every time, any show, when somebody says who's coming, they already have in mind who they don't want to come. Mm-hmm. But instead of just saying, is so-and-so coming, they just ask that question. So who's coming?
Yeah, I'm not being shady. I just
want to know who's on the guest list.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to know if Quad was coming.
Facts.
And so Simone said, yes, she is.
I think, yeah, she did say, like, is Quad coming? Because, it's a couple's trip.
And she was like, yes, she's coming. And, Eugene was like, I don't really know why she's coming.
And this is where like Simone's all right. Lately, like Simone's been on my like shit list a little bit, a little bit. But it's like, you know what, Simone, finally, okay, there goes the old Simone I liked before. She's fair. She's like, look, I remember when I was going through my thing.
I was on the brink of divorce.
You know what I mean? It's like, don't shut me out because I'm going through this transition.
Right.
So I like it.
She was like, we could learn something from her, just like she can learn something from us. And they was like, what can we learn from her? She was like, what not to do.
Facts.
Then that's when they kind of shut down. They was
and then
like,
she was like, she was so like, I thought that I was nervous last year. I thought she'll be a Debbie Downer, but no, she proved me wrong. She was a great sport, and we had fun.
Yeah. So,
Toya, I'm gonna talk later about Toya and where she been at lately. Like,
so Dr. Jackie lets the ladies know that she's gonna do a book cover reveal party because you know Dr. Jackie is writing a book, and she wanted all the ladies to wear, as I say, the JJ pink. So everybody is like, what does that look like?
Right.
I mean, she's like, you wear whatever pink you feel like that represents. I said, okay. And I was here for that.
It's like a blush pink.
She was like, everybody, you know, over the years, it's always been like a taboo thing to talk about your vagina. Like, oh, don't talk about that. That is not ladylike. You don't talk about your vagina. I mean, it's there. It exists. It brings life.
And you need to learn and know how to take care of it.
What it is.
You know what I mean?
What's
how
the
this works, how this
it?
functions. It's very important. So don't be ashamed.
I mean, you know, you go to a doctor and people don't even want to tell their doctor about something. Doctor's talking to you. I don't really feel comfortable telling. Who else you gonna tell? Honey. Your homegirl don't know she'll go to WebMD.
Honey.
You better tell your doctor whatever's going on down there. Listen, doc, this is what's going on, babe. You better tell your doctors. Don't be ashamed to tell them. Tell your doctors. Yeah. Okay? So, Scott and Contessa go to counseling. Scott seems uninterested.
Scott is a typical man
in this situation.
On the way walking to the office, she said, "Make sure your phone's off." Oh yes, I got it on. It's all silent. They sit down.
Phone goes off. Oh, I gotta take this.
He comes back. Oh, I thought I had on vibrate. It's like, why didn't you
could
check?
Tell it just broke her down even further when it went off because she was like, once again, I'm not important.
Yeah,
I'm not important. He doesn't take this seriously. This is not important. Like, and he come back. He was like, yeah, sorry about that. Back.
I wonder, like, what's the disconnect because their relationship did change because they both were working doctors, working physicians, and so maybe that point their professional life was so busy that they really didn't notice like how their personal life is how they're interacting with one another. Maybe like her quitting that or only working part-time, now she's like, okay, I have nothing else that's occupying my mind. Maybe now she's like focused on a relationship and she's noticing, oh, we're not connected as much as we did.
I think it's a little bit of an identity thing for her too.
She don't know who she is?
Yeah, because it's like, if I'm not a doctor, I'm just a wife. And then it's like, she feels like you don't appreciate me. I'm not, it's like, if my husband's not appreciating me and this is all I am, it's just a wife, it's then like, because, she's at work, she's getting the respect from her colleagues and all that. So she don't have that anymore. Yeah. So now I'm just a wife.
Is she still practicing? Not practicing.
I don't think she's working.
I remember I don't remember all the way, but I remember she was like, I'm going to do part-time.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was the school thing, and now she's not doing the school thing. So I wonder if she's actually
still working part-time.
Yeah, or she's just being a wife.
I think she's just at home right now. And I think that's part of where the issue
that's her problem is,
Yeah, because it's like, I'm not getting any real acknowledgement and respect and all this attention or anything from my relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like, who am I? And it's like, she knows who she is. I know I'm a doctor, but that's not what I'm doing right now. Like, that's not where I am.
I'm glad that they're in therapy. So
I'm glad they're in therapy. I hope that they continue to do it, and I hope that he acknowledges that this is needed. Yeah. And he does they talk about it a little bit more later on. So the party. Let's just get into the party. So everybody comes. They have their pinks on.
Now, Mariah comes in with this hot pink.
Heavenly.
Heavenly in her heavenly fashion.
In typical heavenly fashion.
throw some shade.
Well,
I guess she had an infection.
She needs to go see
It's supposed to be vaginal
Jackie.
pink, and that's a hot pink, so maybe hers got a little infection. Or
she said
something.
she need to go see Jackie, not Simone. You need to see Jackie for that. I was like, why?
Cause
why did you have to?
She didn't have to, but she did it anyhow.
You didn't
That's
have to
heavenly.
say nothing. You could have just been like, but I did wonder the same thing when she came in. I was like, I thought we were supposed to be wearing like a light pink.
Well, technically, what color is vaginal pink?
I mean, I guess it depends on your vagina. I don't be looking at
I'm like,
vaginas
why?
to know.
Is that a Crayola color?
She said, is it in the box?
I don't know. She probably just think I'm gonna wear a pink outfit.
But why did you wear hot pink?
Sure, maybe I got my nails.
That's what I said.
Maybe
she
my
got the
nail
JJ
color.
pink.
Maybe this is vaginal pink.
Listen.
Nevertheless, they all look nice. Everyone, even Mariah in her hot pink, everyone looked nice. Everyone came in. I'm trying to think about Simone. Simone's fashions do be kind of off.
Simone's a hit and miss. Sometimes Simone be here. Sometimes Simone be there.
She just dressed kind of semi-dated.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she stuck.
Even when they packed, we'll talk about that in a minute, when they was packing with the shorts. You know, it's like...
But everyone, Jackie looks gorgeous. Truthfully, that
so
pink,
elegant.
that pink looks so good with her skin tone. Oh, she looks gorgeous.
Here for you, Jackie. So Jackie gets up and she starts, she does her speech and lets everybody know like what the book is about and why she's doing it, and she's here to empower women. And she was telling, her story about why she decided to do this and when she found out about having breast cancer and
that turned
going
her
through it,
and that turned her made her infertile. Then she decides.
Then
to
this is
drop
the one time that Jackie became a little tacky with her delivery.
I'm not gonna call her tacky Jackie.
No, she's not tacky Jackie. It was a poor delivery. Yeah, it was something that maybe shouldn't have been shared at this time.
Exactly. So she was doing her own testimony.
And she decided to invite somebody in.
She was like, testimony. Yeah, and Buffy, you understand. Look, you're infertile.
You gotta do it. Buffy, you understand.
You're infertile. There's like...
Buffy was like this.
I was like, why that made no... I mean, obviously, she didn't do it out of malice.
She wasn't.
However, you don't do that.
It was kind of like, I'm in the moment, and it was like, sister, you can relate to me. I'm here for you.
This is a solo act, so let it be that.
No, she was like, I'm Beyonce. Come on, Kelly Michelle, y'all come up here. Let's sing this song together.
She should have kept that. Kept about her.
Let's sing together, girls.
So that happened, and everyone was like,
after it, everybody was like, so
did you
Buffy,
tell her?
Did you tell her that you
was that okay? Now Buffy's husband, he was like, it's okay, that's all right. That's a typical man though, because it may be okay for you, but you're not the one that's physically experiencing this. You feel like you're less than a woman because that's what women are supposed to do. Women are supposed to, carry the baby and give birth, and she can't. Or there's some, I don't know if she can. Maybe could be him too. But either way, they ain't got no babies. Now
I feel like he might have been trying to kind of keep them at bay, like don't hover her with it, when he was like, it's okay, we're fine, like we're handling this. I took it as
he just like, oh, it's no big deal, it's all right.
Now that too, but part of me is like, are you I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, sir. Were you trying to just kind of be like, it's fine, we got this, we got it? Also
in the episode they was asking Buffy like, well,
what happened?
Have you tried it? She said she spent over $200,000 on IVF.
And
so there was like, why don't you try someone asked her, you didn't try the surrogacy thing,
and they kind of went over that, kind of like just,
well, that's when I think it was Quad, it was somebody,
Quad was talking to her.
It might have been Quad, like, why don't you try using a surrogate? She was like, well, you spent over $200,000 on surrogacy. Now this is the part was like, well, didn't you say like, money rich speaks loud and wealth
whispers.
Yeah, wealth whispers. I'm like, okay.
It was, I mean, I was happy that she kind of opened up and said what her journey had been. I'm starting to like Buffy more, because we had questions originally when it started to come up that she didn't have kids and she wanted kids. We was like, well, why don't you have kids? So as it's coming up and we're learning more about what her journey was, I still have a little bit of a question on, okay, so I understand that you spent the money and you went the route and you tried these options and it hasn't worked out. And I personally have not had to go through these things, but I understand that it takes a toll on you to go through that.
Getting your hopes up and it's not happening.
And putting your body through all that. No shots and all that stuff of getting prepared and all that, and it doesn't work. However, at this point, if you are not physically able to do it, and I know it's probably challenging to have to go through and have somebody else do it for you because you want to, like she said, I want to have a baby and I want to be able to do it. But at what point do you say, I'm not able to physically do this, so let me either adopt or let me do a surrogate so I can still have, this is still my child, my DNA, because I want to, because like she said, I didn't do all this for nothing. She was like, I didn't build this empire. I didn't build all this wealth and all this for nothing. I did this for a family. So what are you going to do to complete your happiness, like to complete what you wanted out of life? And I'm like, you're in a position where you can. And that's what people were saying. It's like, you still got to be sensitive when you say it to somebody. You can't just come out and be like, I mean, girl, you got the money. I mean.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You can't just throw that out at somebody. Money isn't everything.
Facts.
So
you can't be counting somebody else's wallet.
Right. You still gotta. So, they sit down and Simone tells the rest of the ladies, about the trip. And that's when Mariah brings up. So before we get to that, I noticed that also this is where Mariah's getting on my nerves. I know some of y'all are team Mariah, and everybody, we have viewers that are team everybody in this cast, and I get it. Mariah was just like, Jackie don't lied on me, and Jackie, you're still holding on to this issue with Jackie, and it's like, I don't know what it's going to take for you to get past this issue with Jackie, that you don't have to keep bringing this up every time Jackie does something to anybody, or anytime Jackie does anything, period. But it's like every chance she gets, she's bringing up this thing with Jackie. Well, Jackie putting out false information about me, and now here she is putting out Buffy's.
Because she feels vindicated. Like, see, Jackie ain't perfect.
Jackie never does make mistakes. Perfect. Everybody makes mistakes.
Exactly. Jackie never necessarily said that, oh, I'm the queen bee. She just holds herself to a different standard. She don't throw petty shade. So Mariah just wants attention, child.
She asked for some more attention when they were sitting down. So she was like, we're doing the trip. I would like for all the ladies to come, and she was like, oh, you're singing a different tune this year than last year. Last year, you didn't want Quad to come. And she said, you're right. I didn't want Quad to come last year, but you know what? She proved me wrong. She came, she showed out, she turned it out. She wasn't a Debbie Downer, and that was my concern. I did not want her to come and be the only one here, and she's over here moping and dragging down the party.
So Mariah and Toya, because Toya is clearly team Mariah, they don't want Quad there because, oh, she's not married, she's getting a divorce, it's supposed to be a couples trip. But it's like, there's plenty of times where Jackie, she came there by herself.
When her and Cecil was, Curtis was going through their issues.
So it's like, girl, bye. Okay.
And like you said, Lisa Nicole came.
She came for that one.
She was there 2 days when her man was playing basketball and missed his flight. So
let's stop. It's like so clear.
If you're really friends with somebody,
so basically, it's still divided. It's Team Mariah versus Team Quad. Team Mariah is Mariah, Toya, sometimes Simone. Then there's Team Quad, which is Heavenly, Contessa. Who else?
And I wouldn't even really say Contessa. I mean, Contessa is like, I feel like Contessa is more on the side of what's right and what's fair. It just, she's friends. I mean,
I feel like she gravitated a little bit more towards the other team because of Toya. But her and Toya seem cool, though.
That's why I'm saying I can't say that she's really.
Yeah, well, I guess previously. But it's just like, honestly, I wish that Toya and Heavenly would just stop.
I agree.
You could be friends with them. Stop being in the middle. Stop ganging up. Like, because they're making it worse than what it is. Yeah. Everything that Mariah wants, here goes Toya backing it up. And it's like, okay.
Just stand
stop.
by yourself.
If you want, like, especially when you quote unquote say you're friends with other person. Well, I don't know. Of course, Mariah and Heavenly ain't friends, but but it's just so evident, and it's like not even necessary. Aren't y'all tired of this beef?
And Contessa was like, you know what, Simone, it's your trip, and whatever you decide to do, whatever rules you have, that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. And if they don't like it, then they don't like
come.
it. Like,
no, they ain't gotta come.
And when she said that, you could tell that, you know, Toya and Mariah was like, I mean, that is what it is. It is their trip, and you don't have to come. Like, no one's forcing you to come.
Facts.
So
everyone end up coming.
Right. Everyone comes, and they was talking about Scott and Contessa, talking about the divide, because it was like, where's Scott? Like, everybody at the airport, and they're, you know, they don't went through
the quick, what's it called?
It's like
people,
good God, TSA?
Yeah. So everyone else got the quick TSA check
and
thing.
She said, well, somebody don't have quick TSA.
So she left him.
They was like, you left your husband? She said,
I think that was wrong. Because if it was the other way around and Contessa didn't have it.
Let me say that he should have stayed.
Yeah, if Contessa didn't have that quick check and he did,
he
was going to stay. And if he didn't stay, it would have been mess. It would have been war. Mm-hmm. So she should have stayed.
She left him.
She sure did.
She said then he showed up and she said, see, there you go, he's fine. See, everything's fine. It's fine. That's when the couples was like, oh, so it really is a problem over here with this couple.
Yeah.
So they get on the plane, and I was happy to see Damon like light up a little bit. They was like, so what are you guys looking forward to most? He comes up, drinks. Like, I was like, Damon, where you been?
Yeah.
So when they get there, and of course he was all complaining about the bus, like the ride. They was like, no, Contessa was like, nobody has gotten the transportation right on none of these trips. This is on y'all's second trip.
Honestly,
it doesn't matter.
Exactly. As long as I get there and my luggage there, we good.
So when they get there, you know, Simone was like, everyone's rooms are gonna be lovely, oceanfront. So everybody's like, now we talking.
But she said, but for that penthouse, you have to earn that.
For that.
We're gonna do a dance off. So the couples do a dance off, and I died laughing. Let me tell you something. I died laughing.
Them dance offs. I really thought that Toya was gonna get up there and dance.
They was like, nah. So first person that went up was Buffy and her husband.
White man can't dance.
He was like, and Mariah was like, yeah, he making Aiden look real good. And I thought that was funny.
He was like, Aiden was like, what you trying to say?
It was funny.
You fine, baby. She's like, you fine, baby. Don't worry about it, honey. You got me.
So they tried.
It didn't work out.
Then
next was Scott and Contessa.
And Scott was doing some type of floor work,
He was trying to do his
snake little b-boy thing.
Yeah, he was trying to go old school with it.
They did cute. Okay.
It was.
So then it was Heavenly and
Damon.
I was about to call him Daddy.
Don't call him Daddy. So Heavenly told Damon, said, babe, don't you even worry about it. Just get behind me. I got this.
So
she gets up there.
He started shaking.
What?
Wait, he in the back.
He in the back.
I died. And then he did this headstand.
It was a head spin. He got on top of his head.
Who said that? Jackie was like, that's a
lot of body to be on that one head like that. I said, whoa.
It was funny.
It was
everyone else bowed down, like, nah, we ain't doing this.
They was like, so yeah. Because no, what was funny, before they got up there, remember Contessa was like, okay, I only got one rule for Heavenly when she can't do this. She can't do that. She can't do that.
Trust and believe, she didn't do that.
She didn't. She got them
hands up, honey.
I said,
it was really funny.
This energy, I wish they had more of on the show. Because they're really a fun group.
That's why I like this episode so much.
When they get together.
I laughed so much in this episode.
And you could tell they had fun. It was real light. Yeah. Everybody was laughing. Nobody was mad at nobody. It was fun. Yeah. It's like, come on, y'all. Y'all too
So
successful to do
Heavenly
that.
and Damon did
They
win the
did
penthouse.
win. Scott and Contessa was like, we want to recount.
So that was cute. Now, next episode, Hanny. Dr. Jackie.
She decides that she
whips
wants to
off
show,
her mask a
show
little
another
bit.
side to
And
Buffy.
truthfully, the clip of the next episode,
The
like
way it's
Buffy,
set up.
yeah, Buffy was like, I really didn't appreciate you putting my business out like that, and it made it seem like she was saying like, don't start with me.
Yeah,
you don't want
don't
this
for
side
me.
of Jackie. And I was like,
And of course,
I
Heavenly
hope-
jumped in like,
I hope that Jackie
It
does
wasn't-
apologize
yeah.
because an apology is warranted. Period. Jackie was wrong
Yeah.
for what she said, so hopefully
there's
they
more
edit
to
that.
it.
Yeah, they edited to make it look juicier than what it is. So I can't wait to see next episode.
I hope something was said that, they showed one part and it was I really
Right.
hope it was something.
Yeah.
Because Jackie,
Sheesh.
that was kind of
Honey,
out of pocket.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it looks it's getting good.
And
So
looking
we've
kinda
been
juicy.
waiting for this part of the show, and it's coming
Mhm.
around. So we're here for it.
Mhm.
We'll be here next week to review that for you guys.
So this episode, though, I will give it a B+.
I give it a B. It was good. It was fun.
It was so
funny.
it was so funny. I laughed. Like
It
even
was.
like things that Aiden was saying that made me laugh. Like the whole thing. I was laughing. It was funny. It was cute.
I do like Aiden when he's not being messy with like his wife and with his wife.
Yeah, but he
But-
defending his wife, so
And as he
I
should,
give him the benefit of the
guess.
doubt,
As
I
he
guess.
should. He should. These husbands do go to bat for their wives when it comes to other people.
Facts.
Now, inside their house is different. But outside, that's what you're supposed to do.
They
You're supposed to
rock
defend your wife. Yeah, that's what you should do.
So until next time, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.